Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go.
Hello guys, it's Kentrissa and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back again with another amazing video. On this channel, I will be providing you guys with tips, tutorials, and a bunch of little secrets over credit and just learning how to build your credit profile. I will also help you navigate yourself through your credit journey. Here on this channel, I share my personal experience over finance and credit. The other place where my clique congregates is on my Instagram. Yes, guys, I am the Real Credit Princess. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me. I am the Real Credit Princess, and I look forward to following you guys back. On my Instagram, this is where I will reveal different secrets. You'll get to see a little bit of my personal life, of my day-to-day, of how I use my credit for my own self. So follow me, guys. I would love to follow you guys back. So please go to my Instagram so we can engage further. If credit and finance interests you, please subscribe to this channel because that's what we're going to be talking about all the time. And also, if you appreciate my content, please do me a favor and go and like and share that video. Again, guys, I want you to remember to subscribe to this channel right now, hit the notification button, and leave a comment. Thank you guys again for stopping by, and let's go ahead and hop in. All right, so I talk about collections, I talk about mortgages, I have talked about purchasing a vehicle, but one of the things I've never ever spoke about was, what do I do if I don't even know about credit? How do I even start? If I have never had a credit card, I don't even know what a credit card looks like, I do not know how to apply for a credit card, how do I start from scratch? All right, so I'm 18 years old. My mom hasn't told me anything about credit. They don't talk about it in schools. How do I start? What is the first thing I should do if I want to start building a credit profile? Okay, let's think about it. The first thing that you want to do when you are starting your credit journey is to open up a bank account. Yes, a bank account builds relationships, okay? That same bank account will be the account that might give you your first secure credit card or unsecured credit card. You're not sure where you may fall in the brackets of getting cards, but getting a bank account is the first step you want to do when you are trying to start your credit journey. So in order to get a bank account, you have to have a driver's license, and it has to be a valid driver's license. So if you don't have a driver's license, then I'm so sorry, you're not gonna be able to get a bank account. You have to have valid identifications to get a bank account. All right, so once we've gotten our bank account, now we are ready to start with our credit journey. So now you have a bank account with them. You have built a relationship with the bank. You've been with them maybe 6 months now. Now you can go in and say, okay, I have a bank account with you guys. Now I'm ready to take this relationship further. We are going to apply for a secure or unsecured credit card. That will be the next step that we take into our credit journey of building, right? So you have your bank account. We are excited, we have our bank account. If I'm not really sure what are all the documents that you would need to open a bank account. I do recommend looking on the internet for your local bank and find out what documentations you would need to provide to open up a bank account, and then gather those documents and go open up your account. So once you have opened up your account, you have your account for a little while. Sometimes they will offer you a credit card initially, maybe a secure credit card. A secure credit card is a credit card that you put money up front to secure their funds. I have videos about secure credit cards. If you need to go and check out any of my other videos about credit cards, please, when you're done watching this video, go look at those videos about secure credit cards, and it'll tell you how to get them. It'll tell you which ones I recommend, and so forth. So go check that out. So once you open up your bank account, you're going to probably be offered a secure credit card. And you put the money up, or they may give you a credit card. Either way, this is how we are starting our journey. You're starting to build your credit history. One of the things about credit, guys, is I talk about this all the time with my clients. 15% of your credit score is made up of your credit history. It's something that you cannot pay for. No matter what credit repair agency that you work with, your history is your history, just like your life. Your history is your history. You cannot go back and redo it. You can change what you do in the future, but you cannot go and redo it. So once you start your history with your credit, that is the best thing you can do because you're building it. So don't wait too long to get that credit card, because that credit card will be the first start in your credit history. So everything that you start adding to your credit, when you buy a car, that's credit history. When you purchase your home, that's credit history. When you get your student loans, that is credit history. When you have a credit card, your open date from, let's say you got a credit card or a student loan in 2009, your open date for that credit card would be 2009. So from 2009 up until 2022 would be the amount of years that would show on your credit report, which would speak volumes in the credit world, because your history makes up 15% of your score, okay? All right, so we have applied for our unsecured credit card, and we got approved. We are so excited, like, yay! I got my first credit card. What am I gonna go buy? What am I gonna shop for? We're not gonna do that, are we? No, we're not. I would hope not. You got your first credit card. That is amazing. That is where it all starts. Okay, especially if you have to do it for yourself. Now, if you're lucky, like my children, they're lucky because I have like 46 credit cards, and my son actually can be an authorized user on one of my credit cards. Kohl's at the age of 10 will allow authorized users to be added, which is amazing. So you're building their credit from the age of 10. I know for a fact Kohl's do it. I'm not sure what other cards do, but I'm sure there are a lot of credit cards out there that will let you guys add your children and your family to help them build their credit. So if you can help somebody build their credit and they're young, help them. Remember, each one teach one, right? That's what we're here for. That's our purpose, to share our knowledge, to help each other out. And that's what my whole channel is about. It really is about just educating you guys, because unfortunately what we learn in the school system, I used to be a teacher. I substitute sometimes because I love working around the kids, because I love their energy, but they don't teach it in the school system. So you just kind of have to figure it out on your own. All right, so we got our credit card. We have got our credit card. We're so excited about it. Now what we're going to use our credit card for. We are only going to use our credit card for small purchases that we normally would make with cash. So you're not gonna get your credit card and run it up. You're gonna get your credit card and you're going to make a gas purchase. You're gonna get your credit card, you're gonna make one grocery store purchase. Maybe you can buy dinner. Something simple, right? Just use the credit card one time and put it away and forget about it. Please do not get the credit card and use more than 10%, because if you do that, your credit score will not increase, it would actually decrease. So I know it's a little tricky, but if you listen and you follow and do what I say, you will be very excited about your credit score. Remember guys, I'm here to help you. And if you listen and you follow my videos and listen to my advice, you will come back and say, oh my God, girl, everything you said was so true. I was like, I know, I've been doing this 17 years. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. All right, so Well, that's if you need knowledge. If you don't need any knowledge and you know everything, then share some knowledge with me because I don't. Anyway, let me get back to the topic. So for the ones that cannot get the credit card and they just are not successful with getting a credit card after opening up the bank account, let's just say you don't have the money. You know, it's $200, it's $50. You're only 18 years old. So what do? You know, you can go to a family member, maybe your mom or your dad or your aunt, somebody who trusts you, somebody who feels like, hey, you know what? I trust you. That I trust you enough that I can add you as an authorized user. You can tell them like, hey, I don't even need you to give me the card. I don't need it. I don't even need to know what the card looks like. Just add me because you're helping me build my profile. A lot of people get so scared about adding people as authorized users to their credit cards. The only way, well, because of how the banks and the Privacy Act has changed, it is impossible for an authorized user to request for a credit card be mailed to their personal address. I have authorized users on all those credit cards and they have no access to anything. I am the only one that can request for an address change, credit cards. They can do nothing to the account. Okay, they do have some rights, so it is a little scary. They can do some things, but they cannot order a credit card and they cannot go inside of a store with their driver's license and use your American Express. They have to actually have the physical card. So it's hard for an authorized user to use your credit card if they do not have the physical card. So that could be something that you could say. You can be like, hey, I don't even need the card. Just add me. Just please add me. Add me to the card so it will help build my credit. All you would do is help me. Do you want to help me? Say it like that. They will say yes. So another thing I want to throw in there is we want to make sure that when we get this credit card that we are paying it on time. We understand the terms. We understand the APR. We understand that if we make one late payment, it will destroy my credit. So just be mindful that when you get that credit card, read the terms. If you know what, honestly, if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about in this video, leave a comment. I will respond. You guys can also DM me on. Listen, it's a lot of things out there that people just do not know the answers to. And I read a lot. And if you read, you learn. So if you want to learn, read or watch YouTube or watch other people that know things that you don't know so you can educate yourself. Because once you become educated about money, you have more of it. Not only do you have more of it, you save more of it. So that's why it's important to learn about it, because once you learn about it and you understand that just by having a good credit score, you get to save money. Wouldn't you want to have a good credit score too? So you mean to tell me just by having a good credit score, I can pay $400 less than the person next to me for the same item? I think I'd rather have a good credit score. I think I would rather have a good credit score. I'm just saying. So it definitely pays to have that good credit score. So what you're starting will bring you to the greatest journey that you will ever be a part of. And that's when you start to purchase bigger things. But so now we're just learning how to at least start it. So we're going to start with the bank account. We're going to get a secure credit card. If we can't get a secure credit card, we're going to go ask our family and friends to add us as authorized users. And we're such powerful creators. We'll find somebody that'll let us be an authorized user if we cannot get the money for a secure credit card. So it will definitely happen. Whatever you say will happen, will happen. Just remember, whatever you say will happen, will happen. So if you want to get your credit to be amazing, it will be amazing. If you say you want it to be amazing. So another thing that you can do is if you're staying in an apartment, it's your first apartment, you just graduated, you got your own apartment, you don't have any credit cards, your mom bought your car, so you don't have a car loan. So, okay, what do? You can have your apartment company report your rental history to the credit bureau, and you can start building your profile from there. So if you don't want to take the credit card approach and you don't want to bother anybody in your family to be an authorized user, you can have your rental property, if you have an apartment, you can have them report rental history on your credit report, and that will start a credit profile for you as well. So that is another option. Guys, I hope you are writing this down. I hope you are saving this video so you can come back if you have any questions and just didn't remember or understand, just replay the video and it'll help you. All right, so just be mindful if you're going to ask your apartment company to report it, so if you're going to ask your apartment company to report your payment history, please make sure that your payment history is 100%. I had a client that was trying to build their credit and they did that and they had some late payments. So they actually went out their way to put late payments on their credit report, all because they just didn't know. It wasn't done on purpose. It was just the lack of not knowing. So I'm telling you, if you do have any late payments for your apartment company, do not go to them and ask them to report. Only go to them and ask them to report on your credit history if you have 100% good payment history, okay? I'm not sure if any of you guys have Capital One, but let me tell you a little secret. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but you can call Capital One and ask them to lower your APR every 9 months. The banks will never tell you this. Maybe the credit card you have in your wallet might have that same offer. I know for a fact Capital One does. They only do it every 9 months. So let's say you have a 12% APR. You call them and you say, hey girl, I've been paying you all this percent. Hey boy, can you please lower my APR? Can you see if I qualify for a lower APR? And they'll say, well, we'll see if we have any promotional APR rates going right now. Then they'll look in the system and they'll say, oh, definitely for the next 9 months, we'll offer you a 6%. So your 12% will go down to a 6% and it will save you on some of your principal of your loan. So you save some money. And that's just from literally calling them on the phone saying, hey, can you lower my APR for me, please? And they'll say, sure. Remember, guys, you can always get everything that you want. All you have to do is just say it out loud and it'll actually come true. But you have to believe it too. Listen, I am so excited you guys have stayed all the way to the end. Thank you again for coming and spending some time with me. You guys have been so amazing with all of the love and helping me grow my channel. I am so excited about it. And I appreciate all of the love that you guys have been providing to me. Until next time, bye-bye for now.
Don't stay.